Right, folks, we are back. It's been a while, and we are going into the Oaks and the Derby. We're going to do both of these in the one video, and we'll kick off with the Oaks. Dean, do you want to kick us off?
Yes, I'm going to go for one that might come as a bit of a surprise because I think everybody's under the same conclusion that maybe Aidan O'Brien's going to do the double, and quite possibly is. But I was very taken by Saffron Beach in the 1,000 guineas, and given I watched her piece of work on Racing TV there last week, and Jane Chapelheim had her down for a look around the course. Thought she worked really well. Like, she has form there with Santa Barbara, and Santa Barbara is miles shorter in the betting. Saffron Beach is priced at 12-1, so I would be happy enough to go for an each way play there.
Yep, I wrote two down here. Mystery Angel and George Bowie Bangkok is 25-1. I think she has a decent each way shot. She was fourth snowfall in a Group 3 at York last time, and she was supplemented into this, so could be an each way shot. I also wrote down Zia, who beat Mystery Angel last time in a listed race, but then was beat by Dubai Fountain in the Cheshire Oaks. For me, 11-2 looks solid for that one as well, but I'd be more inclined to go for Mystery Angel at an each way price.
Yeah, I'm the one for me, Ryan, is the second one you mentioned, Zayada. I thought she was very unlucky in the Cheshire Oaks. Jim Crowley noted after the race, for some distance before and after the 2 furlong pole, he was able to improve his position in the filly. They were trapped in the heels of Ladja Khan most of the way. I think she did well to finish as close as she did. I think she was the best filly on the day. She was unbeaten in 3 starts as a 2-year-old, culminating in probably an impressive listed victory at Newmarket. I think she's going to improve. I think she's very special for the Roger Varian team. And as you said, Ryan, 11-2 looks a big price. I'll be happy enough to play.
Yep. And moving on to the Derby, Dean, do you want to kick us off again?
Yeah, this is a foregone conclusion in my mind. I just think the speed and the turn of foot that Boyshore Ballet showed at Leopardstown to kick clear, I think could be used to his advantage in the Derby. Coming swinging down the hill, 2 furlongs, 3 furlongs out, goes and boots clear. It's all downhill from after that anyway. He's going to keep staying on. I just think there's lots to, and although most of the value is gone now, I think he's in around 11 to 10 to even money there. Might get 5 to 4 in some places. I just think he could be a very impressive owner this year's Derby.
Yeah, it's easy to see why he is 11 to 10. Beating McSweeney and Loughdorg last time, really destroyed them, didn't he? I also put that down as well. I also said that maybe for reverse forecast Moavet, William Haggis, Jim Crowley, he's 3 from 3 this season, and to me he looks an absolute monster so far anyway. And won a listed last time out by 5 lengths. I think 6-1 is maybe even an each way price.
Yeah, Ryan, we must have the same notes because I agree with you in my half head as well. Just looking at the race and post comments after that race, the 2 words that stand out for me were the word canter and impressive. Now, for any horse to win a listed race, beating Secret Protector Charlie Appleby's in that style, it was visually very impressive. He's gone up in grade again. He's looking to improve again. The only thing I will say, the race and post ratings, Bolshoi Ballet got 117 for his last win. Mahafet got 117 for his last win. One's 5-4, one's 7-1. I know the way I'll be playing. I'll be playing Mahafet each way. And look, even in the betting without, when I come second to Bolshoi Ballet, I'd say you probably get a bit of value as well.
Yeah, like I said, maybe the reverse forecast. Anything else over the weekend, boys?
One that's really interesting for me, like as I was saying to you lads there just at the start, whenever I just looked through the two days. Kevin Coleman trains in Ireland, trains relatively handful of number of horses. Queen's Carriage is one of them that I put up to follow on my 5 to follow for the year. He has recently acquired Only Spoofin, who was with Jed O'Keefe. Now, Only Spoofin landed a big gamble last week at Navan. I think opened up at about 20s, 22s, backed in. And as far as 9-4 or 9-2 or 4-1. I think drafted out slightly again before the off, and won it rather convincingly. He's in the 4:30. No, sorry. He, uh, it's the dash. He's drawn in 20. He's drawn nice and high. He can jump out there and make all. It stands out to me because, as I say, your man Kevin Coleman is a small enough yard to send one over on the big meeting, at a big price. I can see it going off shorter because, as I say, it won mighty impressively at Navan last time out. So that would be my other one to look out for at the weekend.
Yeah. One for me to look out for was Irish Admiral tomorrow. In the 2:35, William Haggis, Tom Marquand. Was third last time out in what looks to be a tidy enough race. And to be honest, I think he could be a little too classy for these. He's dropping back to a mile, and for me, that could be absolutely huge, like an 11-8. It's go on, Alan.
Yeah, I agree. I actually have both of them horses that you mentioned. I have both of them written down. Irish Admiral really travelled like the best horse in the race at York, didn't get home. Dean, the same as you said about only spoofing. Look at the booking of Tom Marcon stands out as well. I'm going to put up one in the Woodcut, the first race, the 2 o'clock. Michael Bell and Oisin Murphy are going to team up with Darren. I thought he was a cosy winner the time before repping. He was only beaten in nose by Jukebox the last day. I think they were both on good to soft ground. I think he needs slightly quicker ground. He's drawn in stall 1. I think he's in around 9-4, 5-2. That's on Friday. I think he'll win. He looks a very smart juvenile. And then just one in the first race on Saturday, a horse called Patient Dream. He's the only course winner in the field, and he's again drawn in stall 1. Now, the form of his last race, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, and 8th have all won next time out. He took a keen hold. I think he won a bit tidy for me. Look, I think he'll be hard to beat with luck and running from an inside draw. So that's 2 to keep an eye on. Patient Dream on Saturday and Irish Admiral. Or Darren, sorry.
I actually had that first one there you mentioned in my notes as well. So we're very much in agreement with everything, aren't
we? Yeah. I'm interested to see how Nick Bradley Racing's horse goes in that first race at 2 o'clock. She ran at Brighton the other week, which you could say has its similarities to Epsom. So, Strawn and stall 2, I think, beside your one on. So even anybody looking at a wee reverse forecast could be a play there. Just looking for the rest of the weekend, there's nothing really that screams off to me. The 2 last races on Saturday, Midnight's Legacy, 10-1 for Alan King. Each way play, maybe at best. And then, Ryan, I'm surprised you've missed this one. In the 550, Atlanta's Boy for David Munizi has been in pretty good form in the last couple of runs. Again, probably worth an each way play, though.
Yep.
Yeah, just one. Sorry, Ryan. Just one. Just when you're on the David Manizia team, just come back to Blue Cup. We actually mentioned this. We talked about it before. Massive eye catcher over the caution distance, 2 starts back. Now with a HUD played, I think, look, he's been dropped £1 in the handicap. Oisin Murphy on board. There's been plenty of money floating about for it. Keep an eye on that one as well.
Yeah, and he also has links out with Irish Admiral from the last race as well. So yeah, that's it then, boys, is it?
Yeah,
I think so.
Perfect.